Hello guys, how's it going? Back from Salute. Went up yesterday with the club minibus, 9 of us. That was good. Met up with a few guys, fleetingly I must admit, because we met at 1:30 and I had to meet up with more guys from the club at 2 o'clock, so I had to make excuses and leave, which is sort of a bit of a shame. But maybe next year we'll make a plan where maybe we could all meet up later in the day and actually meet up in a pub or something, you know, about 3 or 4 o'clock when we've had enough walking around. We'll go and fucking take the weight off our feet and go and sit in the pub for an hour. I think that would be good, or something like that. But anyway, nice to see those I see. Good day out, really enjoyed it. Sort of highlights for me, things that I remember the most, that I liked. One thing that stands out was that new game that really interested me, and the miniatures were absolutely gorgeous for that sort of fantasy football game. I think it's more based around soccer than like the normal games that are based around American football. I can't remember what it's called, Guild Ball, but the miniatures in the cabinet were fucking gorgeous. That really tempted me, but I didn't buy any, so I nearly brought but I didn't even know about until I got to Salute, but it was that the Star Wars game, but not the X-Wing, but the one actually done with the miniatures. I can't remember, it's Age of Empire? I nearly bought a box set of that, but I didn't. I've been good this year. I didn't spend a lot of money because I spent fucking 250 quid last year, and fucking 220 quid's worth of that is still in the fucking drawer, so I've sort of learnt my lesson, you know. So you just got to, I sort of had a bit of a restraint this year, but I still managed to spend about 100 quid. But I bought a lot of paints. I got some more figure storage. I think you guys, I said I wanted to pick this up at Salute, so I got that, the French Army one. You see these in my last video. Done a little bit of a disservice because I sort of describe these as a magazine, but they're sort of between a magazine and a book. It is sort of slightly hard covered, and I suppose it's like the old White Dwarfs. That's sort of what they remind me of. Sort of, it's high quality. Anyway, got that. I didn't get a lot, to be honest. I got about 30 quid's worth of paint. I got some figure storage. I got that. I picked these up from an edge. They're just some sandbags. I just, you know, one of those impulse buys. I thought, well, they're always handy, you know, to have those in your bits box. You know, they last you a lifetime. All those sandbags, so they're handy. Couple of magazines and stuff I got. Figure-wise, I've got a pack 40, which is sort of I'm here working on at the moment. For my Germans, I bought another blister of Germans, so I bought these just on a whim. You know, you're looking at the blisters. Late War German Command, I thought I'd get those. Didn't even fucking look at the figures, did I? It's Fallschirmjäger in there. I mean, technically they're not lying, because Fallschirmjäger, I suppose, are late war, and they are command figures, but they're Fallschirmjäger, and I'm not doing Fallschirmjäger, so I don't know if I fucking probably butchered that word. But so yeah, I was sort of a bit disappointed about that. I should have fucking looked at the fucking figures, but you know, just, you know what the scrums are like at these stands. Getting in there, your fucking sharp elbows to fucking see anything. So anyway, so I got those. That's the only figures I got. What else did I buy? I don't think I did get much else, to be honest. That was it. So I'm here at the moment, working on Germans. So, but I'm definitely well up for this project at the moment. So that's a good thing. It's not that I've come back for some loot and the fucking Germans are gone in the drawer. So what else? Oh, I've just watched a couple of your videos. I haven't been watching any of the footage as such, but a couple of you have done it. I've just watched Pancakes and Von Ketterum's sort of videos where they're at the desk, like this sort of video, not footage of the show. I mean, I was there, I don't need to watch that, but I probably will watch them. But Pancakes said something about this. He said it's a fucking nice figure, but you know, I don't like painting anything that is not for an army, and I sort of tend to agree. But isn't there a great opportunity for a load of us to paint the same figure? We've all got the same figure on our bench. We could all just you know, just do a one-off, paint this figure, and it'd just be good to see what everyone else does with the same sprue. Just an idea. What I thought when he sort of said that, I thought, well, there's probably at least a dozen of us out there who's got this figure at the moment. You could have a go at painting it. I know that's not a very inclusive sort of group build, but you know, just an idea. So yeah, it was a great day out. I really enjoyed it. I didn't do anything. I got back last night. I just sort of sat on the couch and watched a bit of TV with the missus and fell asleep. I was fucking knackered. So, but no, enjoyed it. So there's a little update. I don't know what else to say really about it all, but it was a good day out. Enjoyed to see a lot of things. There's some good games there. Trying to think what good games I see. I did enjoy seeing the old school Warhammer was nice, because I see a lot of figures on that table that I remember having as a teenager myself and getting from Games Workshop. There was even some of the, the old metals, and I remember there was a Barbarian Horde, and I remember having a couple of blisters of that, and it just really brought back memories. So, but that was good to see. But it's just, wherever you look, it's just utter class. And I mean, you do well not to spend a fortune. And every time you see a table, you think, well, that's what I want to do next. I want to do that next. I want to do that next. And but it's all a bit overwhelming when you just like want to do it all. And it's just nice to see everyone else. But anyway, I'll call it short. All right, guys.